he's cold. He's cold. It's just cold. Oh. Oh. He's gone. Okay, how are we going to get down here? Get down the hard way here. We can go around, follow the railroad. Kind of boring. Put a little excitement in it. Go down the hard way. This trail's a little shortcut to get down to the tracks. It'll test you a little bit. It's kind of gotten ruddy over the years and the plants have grown in the way. That's a sharp plant right there. You really don't want to rub against that too much. But the water has eroded it out a little bit. It's made it tricky. I haven't been up this in a while. I've been down it. It's just a little shortcut. It's fun. Pacific Railroad kind of took out one of my key crossings, so I gotta kind of weave my way through this maze to get down to Cajon Pass without jumping my bike across the railroad tracks. I don't like doing that. This is kind of an interesting section right here of Burlington Northern Santa Fe. This section was robbed over and over and over. Did unload the box cars waiting to go down Cajon Pass. So they finally put up some fencing and put lights, and you can see the lights for miles at night to try to keep people from stealing stuff. It was closed off to the public for 25 years, I guess. And then a couple years ago, for some reason, they opened it up. It's wide open now. You can go through it. And it gives me a little shortcut to get down to Cajon Pass without getting on the roads. Miles of these lights. It's amazing. Wonder who pays the power bill. Okay, here I'm crossing Union Pacific Railroad. Finally get to a railroad crossing. They haven't torn up yet, and I'm going to be headed up to one of the main roads that used to be used in the 1800s to get up to the desert plateau. It's kind of an emergency route. It's still there. It's pretty neat that it's still functional, but it's pretty beat up. Can you imagine trying to drive a rig up here? I mean, I don't know. I've seen people in their cars get stuck, but this road ends up basically where Summit Inn used to be on the 15 freeway, Oak Hills Road exit, and we're going to cross the freeway. Okay, working my way up to Baldy Mesa, and we already crossed over the freeway. A lot of good times back here. Just coming back and forth to work and riding with Dave and Steve back in the day. Really had some fun times back here. It used to be closed off basically to the public, and they kind of opened it up now and everybody's using it. It's kind of getting beat up too. Wear and tear. Hey, there's one of the dozers they were using to fix the trails up here. Onward. They did do some work to the little single track side trails and stuff, and it's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. It was pretty bad. There's some of my buddies hitting the sky. Lots of ravens up here. Saw a couple red tails too. And a deer, which I don't see too many deer up here, but I did see a deer today. There's the lookout right over there. And there's a little sign that says danger, they're doing work. The world famous Cajon Pass lookout. Looking pretty good. By a truck and trailer, UTVs, quads. I really didn't take a good look, but that's the maintenance crew. This top part still has those gnarly like ruts and grooves and stuff from when people are riding up here in the mud, and it constantly catches your front tire, so you constantly have to be on guard to make sure that front wheel is not going to come out from under you. The dirt in this area is more of a caliche clay type dirt. When it's wet, man, it's really messy and sloppy and slimy and slippery. In this area especially, it's really bad. And when it dries like concrete. And whatever's in the clay stays there. It turns into little curves, and it's just really tricky area. It's strange. You can see those ruts really good here, all over the place. It's just constantly grabbing your front tire and screwing with your balance. They started doing some work here with the tractor, it looks like. Going to take a little while before it gets all ridden in, maybe even a rain. Get some guys through here. kind of surprised. I thought these guys were on ATVs out here or something. That's the tractor doing work. The guy gets out of the tractor and he's like trying to tell me something. I just turned around and left. It's not much of a staging area, but it's what we have, and people, they just crap all over it. Every time I come down here, I see something else, just cans and food and trash thrown everywhere. Now there's a junk car, and it's the people, man. It's definitely changed in the last 30 years. It's a shame, but it is what it is, I guess.